Hello, everybody. I'm Anthony Salvatore Luciano Raimondi. You remember me. Excuse me, I have my book out, When the Bullet Hits the Bone. And I also have the podcast out called The Enforcer. You know, like I told you before, my agent, my managers, they told me once you start getting some notoriety and publicity, people are going to come out of the woodwork. Well, there's a guy coming out of the woodwork who doesn't want to stop. They call him the Nicosia Connection. First of all, he put out a video on YouTube, and this is going to be on YouTube also, saying that I was a rat. First of all, I was never a rat. Like I said, I never testified against anybody, never wore a wire, never testified in court, never pointed a finger, nobody ever got in trouble with me, never signed a profit or nothing. He's taken a part of an interview that I did on Bill Stax' show, Chatting with Stax, where he only took part of it, where I'm talking about a guy in Coney Island that his nephew was going to shake me down. Then I knew the guy. And he says, oh, that's a rat. First of all, here's how the whole thing came about. Some guy wrote in while I was talking with Stax on his show that a certain gentleman in Coney Island chased me out of Coney Island and he smacked me around. And I said, that's bullshit. I said, me and the guy are friends. We know each other for a long time. I said, and his nephew tried to shake me down. I said, and then when I spoke to him, I said, me and this guy have been friends for years, and that's the way it went. So he didn't give you the whole interview, but he's saying about a rat. First of all, I could tell you now, and I'm telling the coaster, listen carefully, he is a rat. He is a pervert, and he's a degenerate, and I'm going to get into everything, the Nicosia Connection, and he's a coward. Now, number one, I found out, he says he does this for fun and everything. Every time he finds out something that's going on in the neighborhood or wherever that's illegal, he notifies the law. And the law has records on him notifying them. So anybody wants to find out, you can find out through the law. I don't know how you go. Either you go to Police Plaza or to the feds or whoever, and you'll see that Nicosia Connection, every time he hears about something illegal, that some crew is doing something or whatever he hears, he rats out to the cops. That's number one, okay? So let's clear that up right now. Then he says, oh, I don't go meet with rats. I'm afraid I don't go meet with rats. I don't do this. He says, well, he wanted me to meet him at L&B Pizzeria. There's all cameras over there, and it's a quiet place and everything like that. So I says, okay, let me make another place that he wants to meet me at. And I'm thinking about another place that I can meet him at. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. Well, how about this, Nicosia? You're so worried. How about you meet me in Caesars Bay? You know when you go along Bay Parkway, you go right at the end of Caesars Bay where the water is? Meet me over there Wednesday, this Wednesday at 2:30. I'll be there. Right? I'll be there. And that's number one. Number two, he turns around in one of his videos and he was saying, if you like my show, you go that you want to be on his show or whatever the bullshit is, that you subscribe to his show, and if you send me the money, I'll buy the tripod and all this. He denies he said that, but that was in a video he did a while ago. Now he's claiming that he has a $2 million portfolio. Then he says $1 million and he's driving a Mercedes-Benz. Well, you know what? If you got this money like you're saying, big mouth punk, why are you making these videos from your car on your phone? Why don't you go into your house and do it on the camera in your house? Or go to a studio like Stax does and all the other guys do. You're the only one that does it from your car. All right, so you ain't got no $2 million portfolio. Another thing he's telling me, he's talking about me, he shows an old picture of me. It's about maybe 14, 15 years ago, that I'm in Coney Island in the concession that I have with my cigars. And he says, Anthony, you know nothing about cigars. You got them wrapped in cellophane. They're supposed to go into a humidor. Well, if he would have showed you the whole picture, the counter that I had, the glass top, that's a humidor in there, and there's a humidor on the bottom. So he knows nothing about what he's talking about. All right? And you ask anybody in Coney Island about me, about gangster cigars, they'll show you. And I had a big humidor built. He didn't show you the whole picture or anything. He just shows little things, which goes to show, like I said, when people change your words and they change everything around about you. Now, also, he turns around and he puts out a video saying, oh, you see, he ain't a tough guy. Here, listen to the video where it says, where I say, quote unquote, supposed to be me saying I'm going to go to the cops and all this. And what I told everybody once before, when they called me, I was in my car, and the car, the phone rings over my car, and my cousin Sal was there. So he nudges me and said, yeah, you talk to him. And he was jerking him around, my cousin Sal. My cousin Sal didn't know what he was saying. He just said things, and this moron's eating it up. Meanwhile, he said his name was Vincenzo, then he said his name was Vinny. It's Nicosia Connection, who's the pervert. Now, and he's a degenerate. Now, let me finish. So my cousin did that, and he said that. So now he's trying to say it's me. But Nicosia, you rat to the cops on everything that goes on in the neighborhood. Then he's saying, well, there's a police camera on the corner of where I live, on the building, on the pole. Oh, what did I put it there? The freaking cops put it there because of a crime. Use your brains, Nicosia. So you drive around in a friggin' Mercedes. What does that mean? It means shit. All right? Now, he turned around. I'm going to show you where I draw the line with him. Because I got a hard-on for him. And Nicosia, I told you, I'll meet you anytime, any place, anywhere. Let's see how big your balls are, how tough you are. Don't punk out and say, I'm not a rat and you know it. You're just trying to make fame off of my name. You're a coward. You're a punk and you're a degenerate. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. He took pictures of my bedroom window and of my kitchen window, okay? And in another video, he's saying, oh, Anthony's house is a mess. There's boxes all over. There's wires. He's got plants in the window. He got a guy, because they're doing work in my apartment. They're renovating the apartment. Certain rooms in my apartment getting renovated. So there's wires all over the place. There's boxes. There was mold from a leak that came from the roof. They're taking care of everything. This son of a bitch had somebody go into my apartment pretending to be from the city. That's how much of a fucking degenerate he is. So now I'm going to tell you, Nicosia, now. Not a threat, it's a fucking promise. You threaten me. You threaten my godson. You threaten my family, which means I can't trust you, which means that you can't be trusted, that you might try to harm a member of my family. So I'm going to tell you what, Nicosia. Meet me down by the water, 2:30 on Wednesday. That's the 15th of December on, Caesar's Bay. Meet me there at 2:30. Don't be a punk and punk out and use another excuse. Okay, that's number one. Because I want to see how much balls you got. Pick your hands up to me. You says I'm an old man, I'll put you in a fucking hospital. You put your hands on me. You come near my family, I will put you in the hospital. It's not a threat, that's a promise. Keep away from my family. You're a degenerate. You know what he was looking for? What was he looking for? Me to, walk around naked or something? He might take pictures of me or my godson or somebody like that, or if one of my godchildren is up there. What, this way he could jerk off over it? Everybody told me a guy that does that's either one or two things. Either he's gay or he swings both ways. They says, oh, you know what? He's in love with you. That he loves it. Who knows what you are, Nicosia? I don't even think you know. You ain't even an American. You're either from the Middle East or you're Greek, one or the other. But you talk like a big mouth. Oh, I won't go because he's a rat. That's what you say. I don't go to rats. You're a punk. You hide behind a camera. You hide behind your computer. I don't hide behind nothing. I'm here. You want to talk all you want, number one. Number two, my military record stands up. The thing is this. There's the article that you guys put out saying you can't get no information on me because of the coronavirus. They're all backed up. But let me tell you something. You look at all the articles on the military records. The only one who can get all my records is either me or a member of my family if I'm dead. They're the only ones who can get it. And I got all these articles. I have them in my phone. I got them saved. You do a lot of talking, but you know something? You have no balls. You got no guts. You're a punk. You're trying to make your 5 minutes of fame off of me. You want to be famous? Come to me, to my face. Don't get these morons. You get these people calling my phone up, asking me if I lived there and that they moved out of the building 15 years ago and there's a letter coming there. All these people are punks that are working for you, and I'll tell you right now, every one of them that tried that, if I find every one of them there too, they're threatening my family, they're going to wind up getting a beating also. You threatened my family for the last time. You want to try something? Try it with me. See how far you're going to get. You're a punk. You're a coward. You don't have no balls. You want to talk big. You copy me. You wear dark glasses, you smoke a cigar, and you got a beard. Then you want to talk about my mustache? At least I could grow one. You ain't got one. You got dirt on your face. All right? You ain't even a real American. Let's put it that way. So let's put it that way. You claim you have a $2 million portfolio. That's why you're driving around in your car, making the video from your car, and you say, oh, I drive a Mercedes-Benz. Who gives a shit you drive a Mercedes-Benz? I got friends that drive Mercedes-Benzes. I got friends that drive Ferraris, Alfa Romeos, everything. What does that prove? That don't prove nothing. You're still a punk. You got no guts. You're a coward. You're a coward, you're a pervert, and you're a degenerate. You start taking pictures of somebody's bedroom and their kitchen window, and then you want people to see what the apartment looks like. You send somebody pretending he's from housing when they were doing work. You're a coward. You know what? You get these stupid-ass jerk-offs that follow you, that are doing your work, that you don't have the balls. You ain't got the guts to come and do it yourself. And I'm calling you out again. And this is like the 4th or 5th time. And this will go on, this will go on YouTube also. You're a coward. And I tell you what, you don't want to meet me down by the water? How about this? Meet me by Modell's at 2:30. How's that? Or 3 o'clock. I'll go by the water at 2:30. I'll stay there until 3 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock, I'll go to Modell's in Caesars Bay, which it's abandoned and it's closed. Let's see how much balls you got. Bring anybody you want with you. I don't give a shit. You're a punk. You're a coward. But let me tell you, Nicosia, sooner or later, I'm going to find you. And I'm going to find where you live also. And I want to see how you like it when I come to your house. I want to see how much balls you got. You'll be the first one to call the cops. And everybody told me, when you see something going on in the neighborhood or guys tell you what's going on, people are doing something here, there, whatever, you run to the law and you tell the law right away. So don't call anybody a rat. I'm not. I stand up for what I did. All right? And if you're going to play a video, play the whole video. If you're going to show a picture, show the whole picture of me in Coney Island with my cabinet, with the humidor built inside. I put the cigars on top to show everybody for the picture. You don't know what you're talking about. You're nothing but a punk. You're trying to make your 5 minutes of fame off of me. You got a $2 million portfolio, then why are you still doing it on your camera in your car? And you're trying to show off your car because you went to Coney Island. Well, let me tell you something. I may not find you now. You may not come to me now. But by the summer, I'll find you, especially when I go back to Coney Island and I start asking everybody where you are. And let me tell you something. I got a lot of friends in Coney Island. You may not think so. And they ain't Italian and they ain't American. They come from Russia. And they will be more than happy to help me find you. All right? They'll just let me know where you are. They're not going to do nothing to you. I'll come and I'll see you, and I want to see you pick your hands up to me. I want to see you put your hands on me. I won't call the cops. I give you my word to God, my right hand to God. I swear on my mother's and father's grave, I'll never call the cops on you. I'll put you in a hospital. Now I'm calling you. You're a punk and you're a coward. This is all you know how to hide behind. You're nothing but a degenerate. And there's a lot of other things that he was saying. If you listen to him, he's nothing. Well, I'll just call him out. He make fun of my mustache. Why? Because I made fun of Lee Cole's mustache? That he's a pedophile? He's got short eyes? That's one of your friends. And you also admitted that you had guys calling me and that you had guys taking pictures. You said that in some of your videos, that you had it done. So what does it show that you are? You're a piece of garbage. You're a piece of shit. You ain't even worth being a human being. You're a lowlife. Again, like I say to everybody, I stand up. My record stands up. My prison record stands up. My organized crime record stands up. And this rap bastard ain't going to turn around and tarnish my name. You ain't going to tarnish my name, punk. Let me tell you something. Because anytime you want me, I'm around. But I'm telling you now, this Wednesday, December 15th, hear me again, December 15th, stupid, and Caesars Bay, when you drive in through Bay Parkway, all the way straight at the end by the water, I'll be over there waiting for you. I'll be there at 2:30. I'll stay there until 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, I'm going to go into Caesars Bay, and I'm going to go by the old Modell's, and I'll wait a half hour for you over there. And don't give me the excuse you don't want to show up. It's got to be here, there, whatever. You're the guy talking, you're so tough. So then come and meet me. You're a punk, you're a coward. And I'll tell you now, everybody who listens to him, all his stuff he says is false, and it's phony. You know why? They're all jealous of me for a couple of reasons. One, him and all those other guys never had the balls to do what I did. And they're jealous because I got a lot of notoriety and I'm getting a lot of fame. That's what it is. And I won't do any shows with them. That was their main thing. I won't do any shows with them. That I'm doing it with Bill Stacks. And then you pick on Bill Stacks. That kid's more stand-up than you, Nicosia. All right? You're a coward. That's all it comes down to. So, everybody, like I said, you'll hear from me again. This will wind up going on YouTube also. That's for sure. It's definitely going to go on YouTube. So, everybody, you have a good, have a good week. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. But this Nicosia connection is a coward. He wants me to keep saying his name, which I'm saying because he wants to build up his following. He has no following. He's got nothing. He talks about everything and everybody. He's a liar. Where's he getting his information from? You know where he gets his information from? Think about what I'm going to tell you. He talks about stocks, bonds, this, that, and all this other. He gets it from the law. That's right. He gets it from law enforcement. He's in bed with law enforcement. He rats on everybody in the neighborhood that's doing something wrong. He gives up information. They give him information, and he makes himself sound like a big man. He's nothing. You're nothing, Nicosia. You're a coward. You're a scared boy. That's all you are. You're a boy. You're not even a man. You're a freaking boy. That's all you are. Boy. That's exactly what you are. You're a coward. You want to try to mess with me? Go ahead. Go ahead. I told you I would never call the cops on you, but I want you to try to put your hands on me. Because you says, oh, you're an old man. I'm not an old man. I'm not an old man. I will take you in a heartbeat. There's no problem with that. So you come and meet me and pick up your hands to me. Put your hands on me. That's all I want you to do. Put your hands on me first. And I swear on my mother and father's grave, I'll put you in the hospital. Now I'm calling your bluff again, you punk. Keep making all your stupid videos and saying stupid stuff you want about me. Get your pedophile friend and your other rat friends and all the rest of them to go along with you, because that's all you guys are, a bunch of rats. You're a bunch of phonies, you're a bunch of rats, you're a bunch of cowards. Like I said, you hide behind your telephone, your camera, your computer, your iPad and all that. You don't have balls to come to a man to his face. So use any excuse you want, Nicosia. You're a coward. That's all it is. You're a coward. You ain't even a man. You're a boy. You're not even a boy. You're like a kid. All right? You're like a little sissy. They should call you Sissy Nicosia. That's what they should call you. You look, when you start taking pictures of a man's bedroom window, his kitchen window, and you got guys pretending to be from the city going to this house when you know they're doing work there, you're a coward, you're a pervert, you're not a pedophile, as far as I know you're not, but you're a coward, you're a pervert, you're a degenerate. What are you going to do? Try to get pictures of me walking around naked? What are you going to do? Look at them and you're going to start whacking off? That's what you're going to do? You're a coward and you're a pervert again. Like I said, you're a degenerate. You cross the line when you fuck with me and you fuck with my family and where I live. That's all I'm going to say. You got balls, you come and see me Wednesday. I'll be there, everybody. And you know what, everybody? I'm going to go live on Wednesday. How's that? I'm going to go live. And I'm going to wait for this punk to come. Again, everybody, enjoy your evening. I hope you've had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope you've had a good Hanukkah also. And I will definitely speak to you for Christmas. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.